3 weeks ago, Cyrus Whitman dismissed the scratching as another quirk of his spirited stallion, Thunder. The horse was proud, intelligent, and stubborn, qualities Cyrus admired in the massive black beast. But when the rhythmic scraping began echoing through the stable before dawn each morning, a chill settled over the rancher. Standing in the doorway of his weathered barn, coffee steaming in his calloused hands, Cyrus watched Thunder rake his hooves against the same wooden wall, over and over. The sound wasn't just loud, it was deliberate. Thunder wasn't restless, he was searching. Cyrus had owned the ranch for 15 years, bought cheap from a widow eager to leave. The previous owner, Henrik Voss, died under odd circumstances, a heart attack, the official report claimed. Yet locals whispered of his vanished fortune. One day, Henrik was the wealthiest man in 3 counties, the next, he was dead in his study, leaving only debts. Cyrus approached Thunder cautiously, noting the horse's dark, almost human eyes tracking his every move. When he touched the scratched wall, Thunder snorted and stepped back, as if granting permission. The wood felt softer, newer than the rest of the stable, though painted to blend in. Cyrus's fingers traced a hairline crack running vertically down a plank. Thunder whinnied softly, pawing the ground, urging him on. Cyrus had learned to trust animal instincts. Horses sensed shifts in the earth or air that humans missed. Pressing his ear to the wall, he knocked. Instead of a solid thud, a hollow echo answered. There was space behind the wall. His heart raced. Henrik had built this stable decades ago, but why hide a compartment? What was concealed there? Thunder watched intently, as if waiting for Cyrus to catch up. A distant rumble interrupted his thoughts, a truck approaching his private road. Doc Morrison, the local veterinarian of 30 years, climbed out, medical bag in hand. Cyrus felt relief. Doc was trustworthy, but frustration, too. His investigation would have to wait. "Morning, Cyrus," Doc called. "Got your message about Thunder acting strange." Cyrus had called 3 days earlier when the scratching intensified, but Doc's unannounced arrival felt oddly timed. Thunder moved away from the wall as Doc entered, positioning himself protectively between the vet and the scratched boards. Doc examined the horse efficiently, teeth, legs, heart. "Physically, he's perfect," Doc concluded. "This behavior isn't medical." His eyes drifted to the gouged wall, fresh wood bright against the weathered exterior. "Horses sense things we don't, changes in the ground, hidden spaces." Cyrus's pulse quickened. Doc had been Henrik's vet, too, and knew the old man's eccentricities. Henrik was paranoid, Doc said quietly. After his wife died, he obsessed over people stealing his fortune. The crack in the wall was now visible in the afternoon light. "What if Henrik didn't lose his money?" Cyrus whispered. "What if he hid it?" Doc's expression darkened. "Then whoever killed him might still be looking." Cyrus froze. "Killed? I thought it was a heart attack." Doc hesitated. "Officially, yes. But Henrik was healthy when I saw him a week before. Men like that don't just die." Thunder whinnied urgently, pawing the wall again. The hollow sound was unmistakable. Cyrus grabbed a crowbar from the tool shed while Doc kept watch. Thunder stood still, sensing the moment's weight. The first board came away easily, revealing a gap between the stable wall and an older structure. Henrik had built a facade to hide something. Cyrus pried away more boards, exposing a small, stone-walled room with a dirt floor. Doc's flashlight revealed a wooden chest, its iron hinges aged but intact, alongside leather satchels and oilcloth-wrapped documents. Cyrus squeezed through the opening, heart pounding. The air was stale but dry. Henrik's hiding place was built to last. Thunder whinnied encouragingly. The chest wasn't locked. Inside were stacks of gold coins, silver bars, and old currency, a fortune beyond imagination. "There's got to be $50,000 here," Doc breathed. Cyrus opened a satchel, finding property deeds, stock certificates, and maps marked in red ink. Henrik hadn't just hidden money, He documented something bigger. Doc's flashlight caught a skeleton in the corner, clad in a rotted Confederate uniform, a revolver and tattered journal nearby. This predates Henrik, Cyrus realized. Doc read from the journal, "The Union soldiers are closing in. I've hidden the regiment's payroll. If I don't survive, may God forgive me." The truth emerged, a Civil War soldier had stolen Union gold here. Henrik found it decades later, adding his own wealth. But someone else knew, someone who killed Henrik when he wouldn't reveal its location. Thunder reared suddenly, ears pinned back, eyes fixed beyond the stable doors. Footsteps approached, slow, deliberate. Cyrus doused the flashlight and pressed against the stone wall. Through the opening, Thunder's tense silhouette blocked the entrance. "I know you're in there, Cyrus," a cold voice called. Martha Kellner, his neighbor, stepped into view, her usual warmth replaced by menace. She held a Derringer pistol. "You and that horse figured it out, didn't you? I've watched him scratch for weeks." Cyrus's mind raced. Martha was descended from the land's original owner, likely the soldier whose skeleton lay nearby. "My great-grandfather wrote about this gold," she said, nearing the wall. "Henrik found it and got rich. I knew he was lying about spending it." Thunder stepped aside, revealing the opening. Martha smiled coldly. "Come out, both of you." Cyrus and Doc emerged, hands raised. 43 years I've searched," Martha said, eyeing the treasure. "Henrik died before telling me where it was." Thunder reared again, hooves flashing near Martha's head. Startled, she fired the Derringer into the roof. The gunshot spooked Thunder, and as he came down, his weight crashed into the damaged wall. The structure collapsed, sending Martha tumbling. Dust filled the stable as Cyrus grabbed her wrist, preventing her from retrieving the gun. Doc helped restrain her. "It's over, Martha," Cyrus said. She spat. "My great-grandfather, Captain James Kellner, stole that gold to keep it from the Confederates. Henrik had no right to it." The chamber remained mostly intact, the chest and documents scattered but salvageable. Thunder calmed, as if sensing the danger had passed. Martha admitted confronting Henrik, whose heart attack came during their argument. She'd been searching his land ever since. Multiple vehicles approached, sheriff's cars and an unmarked sedan. Sheriff Tom Bradley and Agent Sarah Chen from the Treasury Department stepped out. "We've tracked this case for 2 years, Chen said." Martha's inquiries about 1864 Union payrolls raised flags. The gold, worth $8 million today, was one of the largest unsolved Treasury thefts. Chen confirmed Cyrus would receive a finder's fee. The documents revealed Captain Kellner was part of a network stealing Union payrolls. Henrik had planned to report the find but died first. The skeleton would receive a military burial, closing a 150-year mystery. As authorities removed the treasure, Thunder watched calmly. Chen praised the horse's instincts. Cyrus smiled, patting Thunder's shoulder. "He's special." 2 months later, Cyrus received a substantial check from the Treasury. But Thunder's curiosity persisted, pawing near the old well and sniffing the house's foundation. Cyrus wondered what other secrets his land held, secrets only his remarkable horse could uncover.